I chose to create a digipack and poster to accompany my music video, the main product. I also decided to put a lot of consideration into the design of the CD within the digipack. I created an entirely new design with no intention of mirroring any albums created by the artist previously. Whilst I included the same songs within the original album, I named it after the song used in my music video rather than the original album title, Unguarded. The narrative within my music video isn't overly obvious, however, it is clear that the girl featured is experiencing some kind of breakup. I decided to design my CD hinting further towards the story between the narrative. The CD includes two girls, the artist and the girl featured in the video, sat back to back in order to suggest conflict within a same-sex relationship. I felt as though this could imply a deeper intention behind the video and ancillary text, whilst also challenging indie pop conventions, suggesting that the artist is documenting her own relationship ending within the lyrics and video visuals. When creating the ancillary text that would accompany my music video, I had to decide between portraying a direct correlation between the two and subtly linking the two without making it look too obvious. I decided to include a different person on my ancillary text rather than the actor in my music video. I made this decision with the idea and logic that the woman presented to the audience on the album cover and poster would rather be interpreted as an artist, whereas the woman in the video would be merely an actress. This is common within music videos, and I figured that people would make this connection. For example, in Gabrielle Aplin's Please Don't Say You Love Me, the narrative depicts a relationship wherein the female isn't Gabrielle Aplin herself, and rather instead she's an actress. However, in this particular music video, both the artist and the actress are included. This did leave me to reflect and reconsider whether it would have been a good idea to include the artist somewhere in the video, perhaps at the lip-syncing parts. I also wanted to show how the album cover, unlike a single, is representative of each song and therefore each video within the album. Despite the music video song being the album title, this did lead me to consider how it wouldn't entirely make sense for the two to have an immediate direct correlation. My audience feedback determined for me that a larger percentage of people saw a correlation between the ancillary text and the music video despite the imagery being different. People managed to make the connection between the similar elements of coloured smoke, black and white themes, and simplicity. However, a few respondents did pick up on the fact that there wasn't an obvious connection with regards to the people pictured, so this did raise concerns for me about whether, on a larger scale, this could be an issue. Throughout my ancillary texts and music video, there are themes that remain consistent throughout all three, relating them to one another and making them identifiable as one product. For example, my digipack cover and poster include the same photo of the artist in black and white with blue smoke emerging over her face. This has a direct correlation with my music video as, despite the girl in the video being different, there are scenes in which she is pictured with smoke effect ink drop projected over her face. There are regular installations of black and white filters over scenes in the music video. This is also identifiable with my digipack and poster as they are predominantly black and white with a few bursts of colour. I created the photos used within my ancillary text using a vaporizer to create the smoke effect and to also mirror the video's effects. As my intention was to mirror the black and white elements within my music video, I kept the background black and white and edited the initially white smoke to become a blue-green colour. I chose this colour as green and blue are colours that typically connote emotions such as jealousy and sadness. I felt as though this mirrored the theme of my music video whilst also creating a visually pleasing effect. For further synergy, I kept the poster and front cover of my digipack almost entirely the same, bar the additional information within my poster. I felt as though this would allow my audience to be able to make a direct connection between the two and create a further sense of synergy and a link between the products. I did the same thing with my digipack front cover and CD design. There is a direct correlation between the two as the effect of the blue-green smoke is carried through to the CD design. Furthermore, the inside cover of my digipack also includes a photo of black ink spreading out across the white background, further creating synergy between all four of my products. The font used for all the text included on my digipack is the same as the font on my poster and very similar to that used in the opening of my music video. This again creates synergy and links the products together. The spine of my digipack has the album artist and title written across it. I decided to put this text in colour as the spine is often the first part of the album you see on the shelf, therefore the digipack instantly links with the colour scheme used on my poster, therefore is more identifiable at first glance. I've also included the song lyrics for the album title song, Don't Go, to further connect the digipack with the music video. In conclusion, I think that the combination of my main product and ancillary text is effective because my audience feedback has demonstrated that there are clear links between the products. However, if I were to make any alterations, I would perhaps reconsider using different people for my main product and ancillary texts, as it was apparent that despite people still identifying a correlation between the two, they felt as though it would have made the connection clearer and had they been the same person.